This video is brought to you by Squarespace. You need a website or domain? You know where to go. See my Christmas tree? Has film stuff on it. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Bad Flashes, where I talk about film photography for 2 hours and then cut it down to a slim, very slim 10 minutes or 13 minutes, however I feel. And happy Thanksgiving, for all the people who celebrate that. I'm so glad you chose me and not your family to hang out with. I mean, I know you're on the toilet right now just like watching this, needing some alone time. Don't worry, I won't tell. Now, the holidays are coming up real fast, and whether you celebrate Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas, or the third coming of the Star Wars sequel trilogy, chances are you're gonna need a few ideas for some gifts. So today, I wanted to go through a little film photography's gift guide for you and your loved ones. Chances are you yourself is a photographer watching this video right now, so what you really need to do is send this video to your parents or your significant other or your Aunt Mildred. I know she really doesn't know what you like anyway, but you should also just go visit her more often. Maybe think about that. First up on the list, film. Yeah, I know it's not original, but like with the price hikes and everything, I had to do it. Every photographer needs it, and every photographer is gonna shoot it. You might as well put it on your list or get it for a loved one. And if you don't really like that person all that much, just get Pro Image. But I guarantee they're gonna shoot it. But if you really love them, get them Limo Purple. I mean, half my Christmas list is just film. Just get film. I have to admit, I've only started collecting photo books, but it's a great way to inspire any photographer in your life. It could be a photo book of their all-time favorite photographer. Sorry, I don't have a photo book yet, so someone else's will have to do. Or it could just be a hybrid of their favorite two things. Personally, I love coffee and photography, so there's the magazine out there called Drift that marries the two. Or if they enjoy movies, there are a ton of books out there that are photography from movie sets or photography of the movie. All around, it's just a good way to get them inspired. One thing that I personally love is my satchel. I carry it around everywhere. I can carry film in there, extra lenses if I need them, a point and shoot, or my anti-diarrhea medicine. It comes in handy when I have a lot of flaming hot Cheetos. Satchels are actually a great middle ground between cargo pants and a backpack. They look better than cargo pants too. Now, if that special someone in your life has decided to take on camera scanning with all their 35 negatives, well, they're gonna have to keep their negatives extremely flat while scanning. And that's where the basic film carrier comes in. It's fast to set up and it holds your film flat while scanning. It isn't the only one out there, but it is the one that I currently use. Okay, now this one might sound a little lame. An L bracket and a light, but they are actually essential tools when doing night photography. A separate flashlight from your phone is actually really handy. It's one click on, one click off. You don't have to fumble around. And the L bracket is really nice for changing the orientation of your camera very quickly. It makes life much easier, and I just like making life easy. Why make it hard? Plus, you get a super bright flashlight, and that can ward off any people coming for your Cinestill film. Get out of here. Now this next one I actually haven't had for that long, but it's called a tripod hammock, or that's what I call it. But it's a little hammock that sits between your 3 legs underneath your tripod. And it basically is just there for you to store things. It comes in handy when doing large format and you don't want to put your things on the ground. The Brevity backpacks, as beautifully colored as they are, they're gonna get dirty easily. So I just set it on the hammock and then I can rubble through things, and then if I want to put stuff down, it's great. That's not on anyone else's list, I guarantee it. It's kind of dorky. But you know what? Sometimes dorky things are cool, right? Here's one for you classy mofos out there. One thing that people love is a nice drink at the end of a hard day or hard week, or like me, every 4:45. This pandemic has been hard. But why use any old glass when you can use one with a 35mm cartridge sticking out of the side of it? Nothing says I shoot film more than drinking out of one of those glasses. And for you hardballs out there, they have whiskey ones too. I know that's on my Christmas list. Do you hear that, dear? I ended up getting my pint glass from Photogenic Supply, and their website has a lot of good stuff there too, so you really just can't go wrong. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Photographers need websites too, which brings me to today's sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace is a great site to find yourself a website or domain. They make it really easy to design a pretty rad online website for all of their loved ones to see, whether they're starting a business or starting a blog or sharing all their newly taken holiday photos with the family. Squarespace has them covered. Their clear, easy to use interface helps designing a website from start to finish. Whether starting from scratch or using one of their amazing online templates, the website will look fantastic in no time. So head on over to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when they're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/badflashes to save 10% off your final purchase of a website or domain. Why not give that wonderful photographer in your life a gift that will outlast us all? And last but not least, that one thing that'll make your film photographer look super strapping while taking their film photos is a nice, sexy camera strap. A nice camera strap is the lifeline of any photographer's camera. I recently just got a strap for my Mamiya 7 from this company in the UK called Heath & Hind. The leatherwork looks beautiful, and one of the coolest things is that it can also be personalized. A good strap goes a long way. So show that special someone you care by misspelling their name on a strap for all of eternity, or just get their name right. Oh, one last thing for a stocking stuffer, rubber bands. I know, rubber bands are a little weird, but I've actually been using them for my 120 rolls just in case the sticker comes off. Just wrap that rubber band around there, and then you can also do this to yourself when you want to remember something. I don't know, people do that sometimes. I hope this video helped spark some gift ideas. I know sometimes it's really hard to think about gifts for other people, especially when all you can think about is buying your next camera. I can't backpedal from that, can I? Well, unfortunately, it's time for you to get off the toilet and rejoin your family for Thanksgiving. I know it's gonna be hard, but just stick to the easy topics like politics, religion, and Star Wars. Okay, bye!